I'm Amelie and welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching episode number 35 of Guardian. And before starting this episode, I actually skimmed through episode 34 because honestly, I remember some things, but there were a lot of things that I had already forgotten because obviously it's more than a month since I last seen this show. It has to be because today is the anniversary of Argentina winning the World Cup, obviously a 1 month anniversary. So before the 18th of December, it has to be the last time I watched this show. I'm pretty sure it happened before that. So, it's some time and I have a shit memory. So a lot of things are going to escape me. So I skimmed through the episode to see, what I was missing. And now I'm ready for episode 35. I'm ready. I am caught up. I'm a little sad because this show is definitely ending. We are in the last 6 episodes, 5 after today. But still, I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss this show. But it isn't over yet, so let's go to episode 35. Well, let's say what happened in episode 34 before, because for some reason I skimmed through it. So, episode 34, we have Little Wu waking up from what had happened to him. Old Chu was there. They grab each other's hands. They cry. It was a very moving moment. It was adorable. I loved it. I love them together. Then there was the fact that pretty much everybody has as this SID as the enemy number 1. Everybody's hating on them now. Shen Wei is a fugitive, and they are accusing Zhao Yunlan of harboring a murderer, which is Old Chu. They want to close the SID, so this whole thing is a mess from start to bottom. So we have some issues there. Then we have this scientist who's working with Li Qian and Ling Jing, who found this serum. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if the serum is something that they mentioned before, like what it was for and all of that, and I had forgotten, or if they haven't told us yet. So I'm going to assume it's the second one, but if they talk about it like we already know, then I'm going to be very lost because I have no idea what that serum does. Anyway, he apparently thinks that they have been successful with something and he wants to test it on himself. And Li Chen and Ling Jin tell him, well, maybe no. But I'm pretty sure he's going to do it anyway. I think he actually injected it. I literally checked this like 5 minutes ago. My memory is honestly worse than ever. But I'm pretty sure, or I don't know, I think we saw him with the syringe, and I don't know if we saw him actually injecting it. What else? We have Seyun, who has a body now, and obviously his body looks exactly like Shen Wei, but a little bit, a little bit cheekier, I feel. I feel like as much as he tries, he doesn't look exactly like Shen Wei. There is a certain difference in his size and in his smile. But anyway, he's trying to pass as Shen Wei. He's going to the SID because he wants the Hallows. But obviously Zhao Yunlan is there, and if there's one person who's going to realize that it's not Shen Wei, it's Zhao Yunlan. Especially because I feel like Jesun has a very weird idea what the relationship between Shen Wei and Yunlan is. Like, he calls him Little Yunlan, and then he asks him about the clothes, whether he likes them. It's like, what's happening there? Like, that, like, obviously, they don't tell you that it's Jesun when you're watching it, but I feel that it's pretty obvious with the way he behaves and the way he looks. But even if he was a little bit better, and better at pretending that same way, that would definitely have given it away. Eventually, what it does more definitely gave him away is the fact that he is encouraging Yunlan to use the Hallows, which is something that we know Shen Wei is never going to do. He's never going to encourage him to use the Hallows. So there we go. And while in the middle of confrontation, a portal opens up and Zhao Yunlan is sucked into the past. That's what happened. He appears in the past right at the perfect moment to save Shen Wei, who's fighting there. This is the young Shen Wei. And can we take a moment to talk about Xu Long's acting? Because so far he has been playing, like, obviously he plays like the same character, other than Yesun. He's playing the same character, but he plays like so many different facets of this character, and they're all so different that you have to admire. Like, not even mention Yesun pretending to be Shen Wei, which was just amazing. I love that. Probably one of my favorite parts of that episode. But the fact that you can actually see you don't even have to hear him speak or anything. You just have to see young Shen Wei, and you can tell that he's definitely different. Like, he's definitely completely different to the Shen Wei that we see in the future. And he's a lot more innocent, he's a lot more naive, and he's a lot more open than the other Shen Wei. But I mean, just not in what he says, but in the way he behaves. I don't know. I just love him. I love that man. Anyway, Zhao Yunlan finds Da Qin, who obviously doesn't know him by this point, and it turns out that there are two leaders. One of them is the leader of of Haixin, and the other one is, I think, the leader of Dixin, or what are they called, those tribes? The Yashu, I think. I don't remember. But there are these two leaders who they already knew that he was going to appear. Like, I think they said that they didn't know who he was, but they knew that he was from the future and that he was going to come. So they were expecting him. They give him the old-timey makeover, I guess, and now he's dressed in the old-fashioned clothes, and then he meets Shen Wei away, and the first thing that he says, because Shen Wei, Reagan say, "Oh, you're the guy who saved me, how can I pay you?" And this little shit tells him, "Oh, you can take off your mask and smile at me." It's like, this is your first time meeting. Keep it in your pants, Zhao Yunlan. He doesn't keep it in his pants. He continues to flirt with Shen Wei for what we saw the rest of the episode. He takes the mask off himself. He tells him he looks beautiful. He says something about, I think, alabaster skin, or I don't know, some bullshit. But it was honestly, this man. And obviously, Shen Wei has never experienced this. He has never experienced a man coming this strong to him. So he was blushing. It was adorable. Then he gave him a lollipop and stared at him while he licked it. And God knows what he was thinking. I mean, we know what he was thinking, but I'm not going to say it. So it was the whole thing. But what I like is that he actually, obviously Zhao Yunlan is very friendly, but he just was very nice to him, to Shen Wei. And one of the things that we are told is that Shen Wei is someone who's maybe very isolated in this time. Like, he doesn't have a lot of friends. So to have someone maybe behaving like this, not even the flirting, but just being friendly with him and, being nice to him, I don't know. I feel that's probably why 10,000 years in the future and he's still obsessed with the guy. But I don't know. We'll see what else happens. I think that's it. I don't remember anything else happening. So let's just go to episode 35. Episode 35 right now.